just got popped out of the, the ball in the joint like that, you pop it out. And when it's properly done, it comes out very nicely like this one. Now this came right out of the oven. Usually I'd recommend it stand for about 15-20 minutes, because if you start carving a turkey before it's settled down and it starts to cool off, it can start to shred. But traditionally what you do, what we've always done in the past, is make a big deep cut this way, a horizontal cut at the bottom of the breast. And the newest thing that we've been doing, a lot of us at the Butterball Chalk Line and in my own home, is taking the whole breast off, each side. There's a bone down the center, like our sternum, right down the center of us. It's called a keel bone. And if you know anything about a boat goes down and points down a little bit at the very bottom of the boat that's in the water. And that's the keel. I think that's right, isn't it? The boat, yeah. That's what I've been saying. And you cut along the one side of the keel bone so that you separate the one breast from the bone, and then it kind of angles over a little bit. And when it's really hot, I will use a rubber spatula to help kind of peel it away. So this, it just takes a little bit of practice and a little patience, a little bit of time the first few times you do it. And the luxury about it is you'll have the whole breast off. And you can let it sit for a few minutes while you're making gravy. Or actually, I probably have this rest and make the gravy and then carve it. So now I have this whole breast muscle. So this buffet cut allows you, that's the whole breast right there. It's just beautiful. That's wonderful. And then you can make those cross cuts. And I'm going to cut them now, but they might actually be a little too hot to make slices that stand up. Last time I did this, it was a little bit cooler, but you get the idea. Yeah, this is really steamy.
What other spices do you use besides salt, pepper, and...
You know, I don't put anything on it. I doctor up my gravy so much that that's the flavor I'm looking for. But a lot of people, what'd you put on there? Salt and peppers? Yeah. Sometimes people put oregano. Sometimes they'll even, when the turkey's raw, put your fingers under the skin and kind of separate the skin from the meat. Then slide in there maybe a mixture of herbs with butter, or you can do flat leaf parsley, or even pieces of sage if you want to add flavor. The flavor only is added to maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe a half an inch under the skin. It doesn't penetrate all the way through. I think if you want a lot, you know, really punch up the flavor, I would do it to the gravy, or some side dishes. I'm kind of a purist that way. I like the turkey to be plain, and then I like to doctor it up with special gravy or some interesting side dishes.